everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those who are just tuning in, I'm Kat. I'm a wife, a homeschool mom, and an avid reader. We just celebrated my birthday in our house, and so I was going to share a hopefully quick little haul with you guys. The first thing I want to share is something my daughter got me, and they're these cute little friendship garden pots. So I have lavender, a pansy, and forget-me-nots. So in about a week or so, when things kind of calm down a little bit, I will plant these and get a little friendship garden going and hopefully keep them alive. I'm decent at keeping succulents alive, but real plants, we shall see. Let me just set those down. Another thing I got from my husband was this cute little shirt. It says Mama needs her coffee. I'm really a coffee drinker and the only coffee drinker in our house, and so for our household that's what we have, and I definitely need my coffee. Speaking of coffee, this is actually tea, but I also got this mug. This tea is really hot. I'm not sure if it's the glare on from all the lights in the windows is not helping any. It's Take a Look. It's in a book from Reading Rainbow, and so I'm really excited for that. My daughter, I already know, is gonna go another mug when she sees that, because that's what she says every time I get a new mug in our house. Something else I got were these markers. They're double-ended brush pens. I have used one of them, and so far they don't bleed through my journal as much as my Tombow pens do, which was a really big surprise because Tombows are very expensive and you kind of expect better quality from them. But these, so far, the color seems great, and it doesn't bleed through or ghost through the page. Something else that I got, not really as a birthday present per se, but as it's my birthday month and I wanted them, and my husband said sure, is these little stickers and notepads from Peanut Butter Talk About It. I got the library card one. I'm not sure how visible those will be. One with some books at the bottom. A I'd rather be reading lined notepad. And then some various stickers. I have some for crochet. And then I have some that are more bookish. So book mail, monthly picks, just lots of stickers that I was kind of watching on the shop anyway. And when I saw that there were some imperfects being sold, I thought that might be a fun way to increase my sticker collection and add a new company to order from. Now that we've kind of talked about some of the bookish, coffee, fun, little knick-knack type things that I got, I thought I would talk about some of the books that I got. I have made 4 trips now to 3 different bookstores this month. And it started at first just to make sure I had some of the books I wanted to read this month. One of those being Firefly Ghost Machine. This is a series that I am reading, and if you've watched my July TBR, you see that I was wanting to read it. I have read this one, slightly spoiler for my July wrap up, but I had a great time with that one. This one follows Captain Mal Reynolds and his crew as they take on cargo that the captain decides that he doesn't want to bring on his ship, but one of the crew members sneaks it on, and it causes some adverse side effects. The next book I got during my first trip is Demon Tide. This is the fourth book in the Black Witch Chronicles. In this one, we are continuing to follow Elloren as she is dealing with the prejudices against her due to who her grandmother is and the fact that she is seemingly powerless. I don't want to give too much away since that is the fourth book, but there has been a lot happening. I'm currently reading this one. I'm about 60% through. I am really enjoying it and hopefully will get to jump back in that world later today. The next book that I got is Firefly Generations. This is the next released book in the Firefly saga. This one is, again, follows Captain Mal Reynolds and his crew. And Mal ends a card game and is the lucky winner of a map covered in mysterious symbols, and River is able to decipher it. And so that will be that adventure. And we'll see what happens here. Another book that I got has been one that's been on my list for a little while. It's just been kind of hard to find. I could have gone Amazon at any time and gotten it, but I like to go in the bookstores. And that is The Final Girls, The Final Girl Support Group. This one is by Grady Hendrix. I read, what is the book that I read? A Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. It's the only Grady Hendrix I've read so far, and it's classified as horror, but it's horror that I can handle. And so to help keep my reading a little diverse, I wanted to try another Grady Hendrix. In this, this is follows a support group for girls who are the only one left from some tragic event in their lives. And there are several different girls, and then they start disappearing. And so from what I understood, this was kind of that finding out what happens to them. I haven't heard a lot one way or the other on if people like it or not, and I'm kind of excited to go in somewhat blind to this one, just because it has been, since hearing who Grady Hendrix was and reading the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires, I'll get it all out one day. I've heard Grady Hendrix is kind of hit or miss for each individual reader, and so I don't want to read too much into any of the books that I pick up for him. And the final book that I got this month, or so far this month for my birthday weekend, is Two Nights in Lisbon by Chris Pavone. This is one I talked a little bit about in my June TBR because there was a possibility that I would read it for whatever-thon this summer thriller prompt. I could not find this book. And I eventually found it over at Barnes & Noble. Barnes & Noble is a little bit, or not Barnes & Noble. I tried 3 times to find it at Barnes & Noble, and they did not have it in store, but the Books A Million in the next town over had it, so I went ahead and grabbed it. In this one, we have a married couple goes to Lisbon and her husband disappears. This is a thriller, so I didn't want too much knowing what was going on, but as soon as I read it, I will give you my thoughts on this one. And that's my birthday haul. I hope this gives you a little fun insight into some of the things I like and everything else. I hope you are having a great month, and if you would be so kind as to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate it. Have a great week.